guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Promises to Keep. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alrighty. Look at that pretty boy. I look over at the orange dog, but his eyes are closed. He must have dozed off while I was daydreaming. Wait, his parents! I start gently shaking Rofi up to wake him. Rofi, hey, your parents are probably close to campus. We have to go. The dog doesn't respond, seemingly asleep. Above us, the sky begins to dim. Rofi? I shake him a bit more forcefully. The innocent-looking clouds darken. Hey, we really need to go back. A raindrop lands on my nose, followed by another. In the distance, thunder booms, startling me. Ah, what happened? And Rofi, it seems, enough to wake him up at least. How did it start raining so suddenly? I don't know, but we gotta get back to school. I'm sure your parents are waiting already. Rofi scrambles to check his phone. Crap! We both spring to our paws. I reach out to grab the plastic bag of sweets, but the cackling wind tears it away from me. Rofi watches as it spirals off into the sky. Rofi? The dog doesn't reply, eyes fixed on something far away. Leo? In that moment, a flash of light strikes the tree above us. One of its branches splinters off, heading directly for Rofi. Oh my god! What the fuck? How did this turn so quickly? Rofi! Look out! I do the only thing I can think of and leap to shield the dog. I tackle him to the ground, squeezing him tight. We hit the ground like a sack of bricks, his form strangely liquid beneath mine. His fur feels coarse against my own. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Whoa! The sound of shattering glass wrenches me awake. A blast of Arctic wind forces my eyes open. For a frantic moment, I am not sure whether I am awake or asleep. Then I feel Rofi stir beside me. Leo? Yeah, Rofi, I'm here. I shiver. The familiar sight of Theo's den comes into focus as my eyes adjust, with one notable difference. Without thinking, I stumble to my paws and lurch over to the window. A fallen tree branch protrudes into the room like a splinter stuck into flesh. A distinctly foreign body letting in the elements. I stare at it numbly, recalling one old tree and two young friends. Oh, the window! Rofi's voice pierces my reverie, and I start as his firm paw pulls me back from the window pane. He turns me to face him, shivering and full of concern. Leo, we should get Theo! Theo! Right! Come on! Rofi darts towards the door, pulling me along with him. Flashes of memories we went through the house. The back of his orange head, chasing him, always lagging behind. We tear up the stairwell in hurried silence and run right up to Theo's door. Theo? Be right there! We hear his voice from inside, gruff from sleep, and then the rustle of blankets. In just a few moments, he opens the door. What's wrong? One of the windows in the den, a branch fell on it and it broke. Theo's sleepy eyes jolt open, a violent electricity coursing through his frame. How bad is it? He asks us, already halfway down the hallway. Rofi and I struggle to keep up as he speeds down the stairs. We didn't get a good look at it, but the panes are pretty much shattered and all the heat's leaking out. Wordlessly, Theo thunders towards the den and throws open the door. Now that the master of the house is here, the howling wind seems louder than before. Theo immediately does what neither of us thought to do and turns on the light. Jesus, it's pretty bad. The damage was worse than we thought. Snow and broken glass littered the floor along with... Is this blood? Oh, Leo! Rofi points at my paws. Eyes wide in shock, and my gaze follows his. I lift one football to reveal a red sticky mess on the hardwood floor below. Leo, you're bleeding! You must have stepped on some of the glass! I stare numbly at my own bloody paw print. I hadn't even noticed. Here, sit down! No! Theo says sharply, eyes flicking between me and the window. Go to the living room! But... Their voices seem to echo from far away, bouncing around a hollow in my skull. It's freezing in here already. I have to clean all this up before someone else steps on something. Go sit down in the living room and I'll bring my first aid kit. Rofi freezes for a moment longer, then nods and starts to lead me out the door. Come on, Leo. We'll get you situated in the living room, and I'll have a look at your football. Something seems to have shifted in Rofi's tone. Some interior switch flipped. Right here, Leo, okay? I let him lower me into a chair. I could still hear the wind. Or maybe it's just the roaring in my ears. Rofi kneels and looks up at me expectantly. Did he say something? What? I said, can you lift your foot paw for me? Oh. He takes it gently and rotates it, inspecting the paw pad. Yep, looks like you've got some glass shards stuck in there. Lucky for you I'm here, huh? He looks up at me with a nervous smile. Though it's been a while since I did anything like this. We deal with a lot of crazy cases in the emergency room, but constantly being dialed up to 11 kind of puts you out of practice with less acute situations. He pauses and backpedals. Well, not to say that this isn't a problem. We should still deal with it. But it's not that bad, I think. It doesn't look that bad. The dog seems flustered, as if he's treating someone for the first time. Just as I open my mouth to answer, Theo enters, looking tense and wild-eyed, arms full of books from the den. Oh, Theo, do you have the... No, he says brusquely. I'm sorry, I'll get it now. His frantic gaze darts around the room, then lands on me and softens somewhat. Sorry, he says again. With a whoomp, Theo dumps the pile of books into an empty chair and runs up the stairs. Oh, of course. The books in the den, the plants, all at the mercy of winter. We should help him. My voice sounds strange and empty, coming from a million miles away. We should help him get the stuff out of the den. I rise from my chair, only for Rofi to firmly grip my shoulders and push me back down. The dog's tone becomes firmer than I've ever heard. No, you're staying right here. But, have you had cuts like this before? His question comes out almost robotically. Huh? Have you hurt your paw like this in the past? Stepping on glass, splinters, things like that? No, I don't remember anything like this happening before. He nods, slipping into work mode as he starts to inspect my injury further. I go completely silent, suddenly worried about interrupting his train of thought. I only ask because I don't know if you have trouble clotting. You're still bleeding a bit, and it's been a while since the initial injury. I'm not sure how to respond, just nodding and pretending to understand. Do you know if you have clotting factor deficiencies? What? He looks up, expression unreadable, then rephrases his question. Do you know if you bleed easily, or take a long time to stop bleeding? I don't think so. Okay, then we should be okay. I'm also concerned about potential infection. Are you immunocompromised at all? I don't think I am. He nods again, muttering quietly to himself, but before he continues, he looks up at me. We make proper eye contact for the first time since the incident. He pauses, then I see a shift in his eyes. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm stressing you out more, aren't I? A familiar, soft look returns to his face. I'm just so used to doing medicine a certain way. We don't get a lot of time with patients, so I have to be fast and efficient. But I guess we're in no rush right now. Are you doing okay? I guess. I feel bad. The den was such a lovely space. Rofi looks at me, confused. Why do you feel bad? It's not like you caused this. I let my words go and sink back into the chair. I guess you're right. Theo's paw steps interrupt us, and he appears at the bottom of the stairs with a bright red first aid kit. Thank you, Theo. The fox stands tensely behind as Rofi quickly unpacks the kit. His eyes keep moving to the pile of books on the chair. Do you need anything else? No, I think I have everything right here in the kit. It's okay, Theo. He meets my gaze. You can go deal with the den. I'll be fine. All right. The fox sighs once, a low, deep release of breath. Thank you. He gives me a grateful look and starts off, turning back into the doorway. Just shout if you need me. All right, let's get you patched up here. Rofi begins by soaking a small pair of tweezers in alcohol, kneeling down, then dabbing my paw with the solution. I hiss, suddenly and sharply aware of the tears in my flesh. Yeah, sorry, this is gonna sting, but we gotta make sure you don't get some nasty infection from the cuts. It'll be over soon, okay? I'm surprised you didn't notice when you stepped on it. You're bleeding quite a bit. The adrenaline from the situation probably helped, though. I mumble a few words in response, quickly trailing off as Rofi grabs the tweezers. I'm gonna start taking the shards out now, alright? Okay. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. I hiss again and twitch as the cold tweezers touch my skin. Hold still, okay? I know it's hard, but the more you move around, the more it'll hurt. Sorry. I do my best to stay motionless as Rofi plucks the first glass splinter out of my paw. There we go, first one done. Another splinter slides out. Just one more, okay? You're doing great. And that's it. That's all of them. Rofi grabs a few disinfecting swabs and holds my footpaw gently. Just a bit more, Leo. Almost done. He presses a swab against my wound, and a jolt of pain shoots up my leg. Ah, fuck! I pull my leg back a little, accidentally kicking his snout. Ah! The dog falls onto his back. Oh, shit. Sorry, Rofi. I lean forward to help him up, but he holds his paw out. No, it's fine. Just stay there. I'm okay. He sits back up, rubbing his snout, face slipping back into focused concentration. We're nearly there, I promise. Prepared for the pain this time, I don't move or hiss when Rofi takes the alcohol swab to my injuries again. He wipes them over a few times, then starts unwrapping a Band-Aid from the kit. Let me just patch these up and you'll be good to go. Theo emerges once more from the neighboring hallway. This time he's carrying a familiar travel bag. Here, Leo. I brought your things. Noticing my blank expression, he elaborates. I'm really sorry, but it's going to take me a while to fix up the den, and I'm not sure I can keep it insulated given the state of the window. If you like, I can bring your air mattress in here and set it up in front of the fire, or you can take one of the couches. Oh, of course, I'll have to move rooms. Again. A low, sarcastic chuckle escapes me before I can stop it. Seems like my bad luck followed me to Theo's. You can stay in my room, Rofi offers without hesitation. Then at least you'll have some privacy. He stands and offers me his paw. Here, I'll help you carry stuff up. Okay. Thanks, Rofi. Of course. Theo, I'll get Leo situated. Just let me know if you need more help, okay? Theo nods. Likewise. Now, if you'll excuse me. He heads to a nearby closet and grabs a broom and dustpan. Come on, Leo. Let's head up. With Rofi's help, I managed to get most of my things upstairs in one trip. The dog insists on carrying more than me, on account of my bandaged footpaw. We slip into Rofi's guest room and he shuts the door behind us. Rofi and I safely unload my things in a corner of the room. The dog lets out a big sigh and checks his phone. Gosh, it's still so early, too. Rofi turns the device to me. 4:30. Not even Artemis is awake yet. Guess we finally got a head start on him, huh? Rofi chuckles, settling down on the edge of his bed. I nod in response, still planted firmly in the center of the room. Hey, Leo, are you sure you're all right? He leans forward, inspecting me with a worried gaze. I nod again. Neither of us believe me. After a few moments of silence, Rofi pats the bed beside him. Come sit down, please? I hobble over to the bed, my paw only now beginning to throb. Rofi clearly notices, but I make it to the bed before he can get up to help. Oh gosh, Leo, let me help you next time. Your paw must be hurting a lot. No, it's fine. It's still a little numb. The dog frowns and turns full body to face me. What's going on? You know you can tell me anything. I'm not sure how to begin to explain. I'm not sure I even understand what's wrong. I feel bad. Bad, like, physically? Is it your footpaw? Did I do an okay job? Rofi immediately scoots off the bed and tries to get another look at my footpaw. No, it's not that. My voice comes out louder than I intended. But it still sounds far, far away. I don't care about that. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I'm tripping over my words now. Forget it. It's fine. I'm fine. Leo, you don't look fine. You look pale. Without warning, he places his paw on my forehead. I flinch and scoot away from him. I said I'm fine. He shrinks away as well, hurt plain in his eyes. Leo, I'm just trying to help you. I can't help you if you won't tell me what's wrong. You don't have to help. It's fine. My voice comes out strangled and tearful. Clearly not fine. I just need a moment. Okay. Alright, y'all, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver, and thank you for going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 2 gold tier patrons, Zeke and Toby. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our non-safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!